guys, just mucking around with this TQ system, Traxxas 2.4 gigahertz. They're not bad radios, it'll do for this project. It's the Slash that I've been building, been mucking around with it. I've just put some stickers and things onto it. I'm going to give you guys a bit of a look over it before I go out and get it all dirty. So while it's nice and shiny, give you a good look at this anyway. But very, very happy with the way this has come up. I'll bring the camera in and give you guys a look anyway. Okay, so just looking at the truck here, I've got some Monster Energy stickers on there. I've gone with that sort of a theme, but then I've also sort of tried to incorporate my own theme into it. You know, I'm a big fan of Monster. I love it. I like the look of it, so I thought, why not put them on there? I got these courtesy of England Still Has It. Did a bit of a swap there, so thanks very much, mate. I appreciate it. Check out his channel, guys. I'm using the Proline Tundra body. It's a Flowtech body. Now I haven't cut all the holes out that you get in there, but I have left them clear just to give it that look. I don't really want to go cutting the holes out because I want to keep its structural integrity, and I'm mainly going to be using this for bashing anyway, so that should work out just good for me. I've also allowed a bit more room here just by dremeling that out, and as well as at the back arch, because I do plan on running a set of Proline trenches, and I'll also probably muck around with the Monster Jams again. But I've painted all this up. I just used tape. I didn't use liquid mask or anything like that, but I did do the window trim. Bit of mucking around there. Next time I may use liquid mask because it's a whole lot easier than doing all this in tape. Basically did my own little Toyota badge there to go with the theme that it's a Tundra. It's a very nice looking body. I really like it. I've got the Louis on there with the aggressive tread. I think they're medium foam. They give it a really good aggressive look, but I can't wait to put the trenches on. That's about enough on the body. I'll give you guys a bit more of a look at that later on. But that's a gunmetal grey, the colour, and then I've just used the black, all Tamiya paints. I did leave the windows, if I can just bring it up to the camera, I've left them clear. That way I can put lights in there and it'll actually make those look like real lights, so that should work out alright. Not a bad paint job overall. I probably could have done better. I'm getting a little bit better as I go. I'll be moving on to the airbrush soon, but as they say, you learn to paint with a rattle can. You'll have no problems when it comes to airbrushing, so quite happy that I'm getting the experience up with rattle cans anyway. Righto, getting on to this, I'll just bring the camera a bit closer so you can see. Alright, I've got the RPM bumper and the rear bumper mount. Seems pretty good. A lot of people say they don't sit right. Mine sits a little bit skew-if, but it's not too bad. I'm not too worried about that. I'm running the Proline shocks as well. I think they're the equivalents of Proline's equivalent to the big bores. I don't mind these. The springs could have been a little bit stiffer. I'm sure they're good for racing. I don't really know. I'm not a racer. But I've got 60 weight shock oil in there. I'm using this stuff. That's what I'm running. Seems to do the job. But not too bad at all, really. I mean, it's got some good push to it, and it's going to handle the big jumps, which is what I want. I do not want it to bottom out. But I've got those front and back, the Proline shocks. I think they're just up there on the shelf, the packet. I'm also using that MKS waterproof servo. It's titanium geared. I've used one of those in my crawler before, in the Honcho. I've used them in a Stampede. They're a fantastic servo. You know, not the overly the most expensive servos, but they're not that dear either. I think $50 for a Metal Gear servo that's waterproof is about right on the money anyway. Now I'm running the VELENION system in there. Very happy with that. It's nice and quiet. I've run a few brushless systems before. This would have to be one of the nicest I've ever run. I really like them. Some people like them, some people don't. Gives me plenty of power. I'm only ever going to be running 2S anyway, so all's good there. I've really thoroughly cleaned this as I built it. I've gone to the excess of putting a new bumper on there. Like I said, I've got the RPM rear bumper. I've got aluminium caster blocks in there, the TRX or Traxxas ones. That's about it. Full ball bearings throughout. I rebuilt the transmission. There's not much else to talk about it, guys. The two-wheel drive Slash has been around for a very long time. I'm a little bit late to get on the bandwagon there, but very happy to finally build one up anyway. So I'll get a running video out there for you shortly anyway. I'll give you one last look over it and go get this thing dirty anyway. Righto guys, thumbs up and happy RCing. Thanks for watching.